Hello, everybody. I just want to take a few moments to talk about um, my film Versus Volume 1 that I just came out with. Um, it's currently on my YouTube channel, um, but it's going to be on other platforms um, fairly shortly. Um, I just want to give you a little bit of some background on the film and what inspired me to do it. Um, Before I started shooting Volume One, Versus was actually um, it was actually a short film. For those of you who may have, I don't know anybody, but I had a short film version on my YouTube channel called Versus, and I started setting it out to different festivals, and I got a couple of awards for it. And so it actually inspired me to, because I've been thinking about it for a while. I said, what would happen if I made a feature version of that film? And I actually, and for the feature version, I actually used Unreal Engine. For those of you who know what Unreal Engine is, Unreal Engine is basically a game engine. I mean, it's used for films too. They use it for films now. They use it for video games and different things like that. Some of you probably have games right now in your house that have used Unreal Engine. I mean, everybody, it's pretty much all over the place. Um, so I was inspired to do it um, just by the short film. And of course, for those of you, one of my inspirations for doing that was, if you've seen stuff or played games like Soul Calibur or, any of those game fighting style games, you know what I'm talking about. Um, so that's one of my inspirations for doing that too. Um, it's not really that deep of a story. I mean, what Versus is basically about. It's basically about a woman warrior named Su Zhang, um, who basically has to prove herself worthy of joining the Sari Alliance. Because there's two sides. There's a Sari Alliance, and then there's the Terravan Alliance, and they're basically just fighting. There's two factions fighting each other. Basically, it's almost like a Mortal Kombat type thing. You know how they were fighting each other. It's that same kind of deal. You got two sides fighting each other and stuff like that, and so she has to take on a few challenges and to make herself worthy of joining the alliance and stuff like that. And the first film is basically about her proving that she's worthy enough to be part of the alliance, and she has to fight different enemies and beat different challenges, and a whole lot of stuff is going on, and she meets a couple of characters throughout the film, and um, different things like that. It's kind of interesting. Um, yeah, it was a long process. I mean, it took me probably 5 months to do that, almost half a year probably. Um, I think I started filming it in April, and I didn't finish till about this month, August. You know, but it's been a long, grueling process. But it was fun to do overall. It was a different challenge, different project. Um, so it was a good experience, and I can't wait for Volume Two. I'm working on Volume Two right now. That's gonna be a blast. I've actually already started working on it. I've already shot a few scenes already for that. Um, so yeah, so Volume One is basically it's gonna be a series. I mean, it's gonna be a series. I mean, versus this is gonna be a whole film series. I'm gonna have like 5, 6, 7 volumes probably. It's gonna be a whole series. It's gonna be a whole franchise, pretty much. Um, but I look forward to where it goes, and you know, if you watch the film, I'm sure you'll like it. If you like martial arts films, if you like fighting type stuff with a bunch of swords and stuff going off and stuff, you'll definitely like this. There's definitely a lot of action in it. That's all. That's pretty much all it is action. I mean, the story's not the best, but the action is where it's at to me. So that's why I focused on the most. So hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in volume 2.